What's up, everybody? This is Jake, JakeCPUNet.com. It's early Saturday morning. Well, actually, it's almost 8 o'clock, but it's been early since I've been up. Today's going to be my brew day. Try to get some things knocked out this morning, and been up for a little while, try to clean up and get everything together. And haven't really showed you any brewing since I started this stuff with the Mr. Beer kit. So definitely have stepped up and away from the Mr. Beer kits, and I'll do a blog post on that one day. But today I'm going to brew at least one kit. I've got a nut brown ale kit from Brew, and got a couple other kits. I may do another one of those today if I have time. I may wait to do it tomorrow. I'm definitely going to try to do 2 this weekend, but thought I'd get up early this morning and at least just go through things and show you real quickly how simple this is. It's fun. It's fun to do, especially if you just like making stuff and drinking beer and making your own beer. It's really cool, and it's inexpensive. After you get your equipment, you don't have very much in the kits, especially when you start stepping up to partial mashes and all grain stuff like that. So that's where we're headed. But anyway, like I say, this is the Brew kit. It is a extract kit with partial with specialty grains, I should say. It's got the Muntins crushed chocolate. It's got the Muntins crushed dark crystals. The Muntins roasted barley. Got a pound of dark brown sugar. 2 pounds of light dried malt extract. The can of hopped light liquid malt extract. So that's where the hops are going to come in. The only other hops I have for this kit is a ounce of Fuggle, I guess is the way you pronounce that, Fuggle hops, and those are for aroma. They'll be added right towards the end of the boil. So got everything all laid out. Got my specialty grain bag. I'll be putting all that stuff in. Got my hydrometer ready. My floating thermometer. Got my water. Got my bucket that I like to use for sanitizing. Keep some sanitizing solution in there, and if I need something for whatever, it's there. Got my fermenting bucket that I'll be doing, and I actually bought me a glass carboy, so I'm going to do this one a secondary this time. But I'm going to primary in this 5 gallon or 6.5 gallon bucket. Got my airlock and my stir spoon, all that. Got my brew pot with my new immersion chiller, my wort chiller that I made that I'm excited about using today for the first time. So I got that going on. A couple other pots that I'll be using for different things maybe, but I'll definitely have this pot with some nice hot water going in it, and this bad boy will be sitting in there during all my prep time, and that'll help. That stuff's very thick, very syrupy, so that'll help thin that out a little bit when I get ready to pour it. Helps that out a bit. Anyway, like I say, I ain't gonna probably go through the whole. Oh, I got my. This kit came with, I don't even remember what dry yeast it came with, but I went and bought the W yeast or Y yeast, I don't know how you pronounce this stuff. The 1056 American is what my local beer store recommended, so smacked that bad boy this morning, and it's should be swelling. I haven't even checked it, but yeah, it's swelling a little bit, so by the time I get ready to pitch it, it should be good to go. But anyway, we're going to get this cranked up and get some beer brewing. So I'll show you some steps along the way and what I'm doing and how simple this is. And the recipe calls for 1 to 1.5 gallons of water for the specialty grains. I went with 1.5, and I've got the water heating up. It says to bring it to a boil and just then cut the heat off and put the grains in there and let them steep for 20 to 30 minutes. I've got a digital thermometer, so I'm just going to get up to about 55 degrees and then go from there. So I'll steep my grains at about 155 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes. Got my liquid malt extract in a little pot here. Not quite medium heat. After a little bit, I turn it around. Like I say, it loosens it up a little bit, makes it a little easier to pour. And sometimes I use this, but I believe I'm going to go a different route. when I pour out of this can here in a little while, I'll take a sanitized measuring cup and take some of the hot wort, pour it into that can, you know, shake it up a little bit, and get every bit I can out of this can, because that's where all your sugars and flavors and hops and all that good stuff come from in this kit. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. Be back in a little bit. All right, I have my specialty greens cut open. Got the scissors and cut them open, and man, I'm real close up right. Man, they smell good. Mutton's crushed chocolate, 6 ounces. Ah, man, this stuff smells good. This stuff gets to boiling, and makes you just want to stick your head in there in the pot and drink right out of the pot while it's going. But just kidding. The mutton's roasted barley. Man, it smells good. Like I say, I could eat this stuff. It tastes or smells so good. Mutton's crushed dark crystal. All these 3 specialty grains are going in my muslin sack, if I don't spill them all first. Muslin sack, got to check on my water because I think it's already getting hot. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to set this down here, and you can kind of see me go through the process of putting this in a bag. If you've never seen it, I'm sure you probably have. Maybe some of you new brewers haven't, or whatever, but and maybe I won't make too big of a mess. But I think I'm going to go with the biggest one first here. It's not too scientific, just dump them in. I got a little paper plate under there to catch the little specks that's going to come out. So dump all these in together, because they're all going into the water to steep for like I say, 20 to 30 minutes. So and that's it. I'll tie this bad boy off at the top. When it comes time, I'll stick it in the water and kind of do it like a tea bag type deal for 20 to 30 minutes. So there you go. Alright folks, I got my water all heated up. Actually got it up above 170. I don't really like putting the specialty grains in water above 170. From what I've read on the internet, it brings out a lot of tannins and stuff in the grains that you don't want in there. So right now I'm looking, I don't know if you can see this, at 167, so I've killed the heat. Going to put my specialty grains already in the muslin sack here, so just going to dunk them down in there, and set my timer for 25 minutes. It says 20 to 30 minutes. So just going to kind of dunk that around, get all the grains, you know, saturated. I can't speak this more. You can already see it turning that nice dark color from the grains. So I'll let this sit in here for 20 to 30 minutes and get some other things accomplished. And every once in a while I'll come by and do this, you know, just teabag it a little bit. And getting it going. One thing I wanted to mention I didn't really stress a while ago is before you start brewing, if you have instructions, if you're still new enough to where you need to look at the instructions, look at them, read them over, make sure you've got everything together. Go through the whole process in your mind a couple of times. You know, read over your instructions a couple of times. Like I say, after you get seasoned, it's just kind of like doing it. And I'm nowhere near seasoned. I'm not saying I am, but after you get through the process, you probably don't need to do that as much. But you still kind of need to think through your process and what you're going to be doing, and make sure you have everything, because the last thing you want to do is be somewhere and at one point in your beer making and be like, oh no, I forgot this or I forgot that or whatever. So just a little tip for you.